Ruddramadevi is a brave woman and she married to Veerabhadra. And are you understanding, friends, what I am saying? Okay, let's see about Ruddramadevi in a chart. Ruddramadevi belongs to 1260 to 1289 AD, and Ruddramadevi is also known as Rudradeva. I have explained you I have explained you about in the next topic why she is known as Rudradeva Maharaja. Okay, friends, she was a powerful and successful ruler. I will tell you about Marco Polo. Marco Polo is a famous Italian traveler. He came from Italy. Once he visited to a Ruddramadevi's kingdom and said that she was fearless and she dressed herself like a man and she rode a horse with an ease. And in fact, in inscriptions, she is known as Rudradeva Maharaja. Friends, I told that I will explain you why Ruddramadevi is known as Rudradeva Maharaja. Okay, see here, friends, Marco Polo. He was a famous Italian traveler. He came from Italy. Once he visited a Ruddramadevi's kingdom and said that she was fearless, means she did not fear anywhere and dressed herself like a man. She dressed herself like a man. When the king went to war, like only the Ruddramadevi also dressed herself like a man to went to the war and rode horse with an ease. She dressed herself like a man and rode horse with an ease. She did not fear anywhere. In fact, in inscriptions, Ruddramadevi is also known as Rudradeva Maharaja. See here, friends, Marco Polo has said as Ruddramadevi is fearless, she did not fear anywhere. So, in inscriptions, Ruddramadevi is also known as Rudradeva Maharaja. When Marco Polo has said like that, in fact, in inscriptions, Ruddramadevi is got male name of Rudradeva Maharaja. Okay, the next topic is about Prataparudra. Prataparudra. Observe here carefully, friends. He was Prataparudra. He belongs to famous Kakatiya family. After that, when Ruddramadevi is killed, when Ruddramadevi has ruled, her grandson Prataparudra has ruled over the Kakatiya kingdom. When he has ruled from means, he has ruled from 1289 to 1323 AD. Are you understanding, friends? Do you know who was Prataparudra? Yes, Prataparudra was grandson of Ruddramadevi. After the death of his grandmother, Prataparudra has ruled. Prataparudra ascended the throne after the death of his grandmother in 1296. Ruddramadevi has died in 1296. After Ruddramadevi has died, Prataparudra has ruled over the kingdom. Okay, and also, friends, do you know he was adapted the Nayankara system. Friends, do you know the meaning of Nayankara system? Okay, I will tell you about the Nayankara system in the next topic. Okay, friends, who adapted the Nayankara system? Yes, what a brilliance, whereas Nayankara system was adapted by Prataparudra. Okay, let's learn about Nayankara system. Prataparudra and Ruddramadevi encouraged several skilled warriors who were not from any powerful family but very loyal to queen and king. Prataparudra has ascended the Nayankara system and they give high position to the Nayanka. Prataparudra, I have told you that Prataparudra has adapted the Nayankara system, and Ruddramadevi and Prataparudra give high position to the Nayankara system. They were given authority to over several villages from where they would collect taxes. Taxes means nothing but where they would collect money, like that. Who given the authority to several villages? Yes, Prataparudra has given several villages authority. Means I have told you, Sweros, I will explain you the meaning of Nayankara system. Okay, Nayankara system means nothing but a king or a queen gives some authority to several villages where they would collect taxes. When the king or a queen went to war, these people help us, the king or a queen, in a war. It is known as Nayankara system. Are you understanding, Sweros? Can I repeat once again? Okay, Nayankara system means nothing but the king or a queen give some authority to several villages where they would collect money or taxes. Okay, when the king or a queen went to war, these people help us, king or a queen, in the war. Okay, friends, did you understand about Nayankara system? Okay, I will show you one tree chart about the famous Kakatiya family. Friends, see here, this was the famous Kakatiya family. First one, Durjaya. I have already explained you about Durjaya. Prola 2, Rudradeva. Friends, see here, he was the Rudradeva, Mahadeva, Ganpati Deva, Ruddramadevi, Prataparudra. Are you understanding, Sweros, what I am saying? This was a famous Kakatiya family. Are you understand, Sweros? See here once again, Durjaya. After that, Durjaya has ruled. Next, Prola 2 has ruled. After Prola 2 has ruled, his son Rudradeva has ruled over the Kakatiya kingdom. After that, Mahadevan has ruled. After his brother has ruled. And next, Ganpati Deva. Ganpati Deva was the son of Mahadeva. Rudramadevi and Prataparudra. Prataparudra was grandson of Rudramadevi. I have already told you about Prataparudra in the previous topic. Prataparudra has ruled over the kingdom when his grandmother was died. Okay, Sparrows, are you understand what I am saying? Okay. See here, Sparrows, the next topic is about agriculture. Agriculture means nothing but the Okay, Sparrows, see here, the next topic is about Warangal Fort. First we discuss about Warangal Fort, after that I will tell you about agriculture. Warangal Fort, this was built by Kakatiya rulers, it was located in Warangal. See, in Warangal Fort, first we are going to learn about outer rampart. Friends, do you know outer rampart has 4 gates? I will show you. This was 1, 2, 3, 4. They were the 4 gates, and these wall protect us several agriculture lands and water tanks within it. Which wall has protect? Is the outer wall of the rampart has protect several villages and agriculture lands and water tanks within it. Do you know, Sparrows, there are many huts of artisans who make baskets. Basket weavers means nothing but who makes baskets. I will explain you once again about outer rampart. Outer rampart has 4 wall gates. They were 1, 2, 3 and 4. These were the 4 gates, and friends, see here, in this outer rampart there were huts of many artisans who make baskets. These were the huts of who makes baskets, and in this place there were many agriculture lands and several water tanks within it. Are you understand, friends, about outer rampart? Okay, the next topic is about inner rampart. This was the inner rampart. Inner rampart. When we cross the outer rampart, we face inner rampart. Are you understand, Sparrows, what I am saying? I hope that you will understand. Okay, Sparrows, see here, when we cross outer rampart, we face inner rampart. In inner rampart, there were 2 moats were constructed. Those were 1, 2. These were the 2 moats. In inner rampart, there were 2 moats were constructed. Okay, let's learn about moat. When we cross inner rampart, we face 2 moats. They were 1 and 2. When we cross the outer rampart, we face inner rampart. And when we cross inner rampart, we face 2 moats. Okay, friends. Next, stone wall. Further there was another moat. This was the moat, and in this place, this wall is made up of stone. See here, friends, this is the stone wall, and this wall is made up of stone. Are you understanding, Sparrows, what I am saying? Okay, I will explain once more. When we cross outer ramparts, we face inner rampart. When we cross inner rampart, we face 2 moats and stone wall. Let's learn about stone wall. Further towards the center, there was another moat. This was the another moat, and this fort wall is made up of stone. This fort wall is made up of stone. Yes, in this place there were all of these places and buildings are within this stone wall. In this stone wall there were buildings and palaces. Are you understand, Sparrows, about Warangal Fort? Can I repeat once again? Okay, when we cross outer rampart, we face inner rampart. After that, why they cultivate large part of land? Because there were buildings and tanks are constructed. The Kakatiyas brought a large part of land under by cultivation, building tanks, digging wells. Women members of royal family like Muppamba, Mailamma made land grants. By this inspiration, our new state as Telangana has formed Mission Kakatiya. The new state Telangana has introduced Mission Kakatiya. By the inspiration of after the formation of new state of Telangana, the government of Telangana has started minor irrigation Mission Kakatiya Manavuru Manacheruvu. This was inspired by Kakatiya kings. Okay, I will explain you once again about agriculture. Agriculture means nothing but the Kakatiyas has brought a large part of land. How they got a large part of land? Yes, they got a large part of land under by cultivation, digging tanks and building tanks. And also women members of royal family like Muppamba, Mailamma made land grants. By the inspiration of Kakatiya kingdoms, the new state has Telangana has introduced Mission Kakatiya. Okay, let's learn more and more about Mission Kakatiya. After the formation of new state of Telangana, our state is Telangana. After the formation of new state of Telangana, the formation of Telangana has started minor irrigation program, that is Mission Kakatiya. Mana Uru, Mana Cheruvu, by the inspiration of Kakatiya kingdoms. Are you understand, Spheros? I hope that you will understand because you are a good children. Okay, Spheros, did you understand about agriculture? The next topic is about. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, Spheros, who is that?
Hello? Hello? What are the main differences between modern towns and the cities of the past, like Orgalu?
Sphero, can you repeat once again?
I am Sahiti from Vaira, Khammam district.
Hi, Sphero. What is your doubt?
What are the main differences between modern towns and the cities of the past, like Orgalu?
I am not understanding, Sphero. Can you repeat once again?
What are the main differences?
Huts of many artisans, and there were there were tanks. The tanks are useful to cultivation the crops. But in ours, we came to in our technology, we have many fertile lands. We cultivate different types of crops. But in Warangal fort, they cultivate the crops outer rampart because of there were tanks only in the outer rampart. The tanks are useful for cultivation of crops. Are you understand, Sphero?
Okay, excellent. You did well.
Okay, thank you, Sphero. Okay, the next topic is about trade. Trade means nothing but business, one type of business. Trade means business. Okay, various chiefs and kings derived a large part of portion various chiefs and kings derived a large part of portion by taxing traders. Taxing means they give money. Traders means who sell goods or anything. They give large part. They give authority to several villages. I have already told you about in the Kakatiyas. Hello. Hello, Sphero. Good evening. Okay, let's learn about. Hello. Hello, Sphero. What is your doubt?
Hello?
Hello, Sphero. Good evening.
Hello?
Tell me what is your doubt? Okay, trade. Let's learn about trade. Trade means nothing but one type of business. Various chiefs and kings derived a large part of portion by taxing traders, especially those who engage overseas. Overseas means in the business in the seas, and especially those who engaged overseas trade from ports. Do you know Motupalli is the one of the greatest trade center. I have told you about what is mean by trade. Trade means business. And do you know what is the greatest trade center in Kakatiya periods? Yes, Motupalli is the greatest trade center in Kakatiya period. And Ganapati Deva attested one inscription at Motupalli. Friends, I have told you that the meaning of inscription, and the greatest trade center at Kakatiya period was Motupalli, and Ganapati Deva attested one inscription at Motupalli. Okay, friends, see here what is this? See here, what is this? Yes, it was a gold coin, Sri Haita Gajakesari, issued by the Kakatiya kings. Okay, friends. The next topic is
Hi,
about.
Svero.
Hello, Svero. Good evening.
I am Jonathan from Chilkur. My doubt is, who built the Ramappa temple?
Ramappa temple was constructed by Rudradeva.
And one other doubt, from which year to?
Sumati Shatakam or Niti Shatakam Muktavali. Markandeya Puranam. And the Ketana has written that Andhra Bhasha Bhushanam. Okay, Sveros. See here. Okay. At the end, do you know, Sweros, what happened at the end of the Kakatiyas? I will tell you. In the 1990 AD, the new kingdom was established at Delhi. It was called Delhi Sultans, and Muhammad bin Tughlaq was able to defeat Kakatiya king Prataparudra. It was the end of Kakatiya dynasty. Okay, let's see PPT. Okay, the name of the chapter I am going to teach you is the Kakatiya-Emergence of a regional kingdom. Okay. Important Kakatiya rulers. See here friends, Durjaya, Prolatu, Rudradeva, Mahadeva, Ganapati Deva, Rani Rudramadevi, Prataparudra. They were the important Kakatiya rulers and they ruled the Kakatiya kingdom and they belongs to famous Kakatiya family. Prataparudra was the grandson of Rudramadevi. Prataparudra ascended the throne after the death of his grandmother 1296. Rudramadevi has died in 1296 and Prataparudra also adapted Nayankara system. Let's know about Nayankara system. They give high position to the Nayankara system and the meaning of Nayankara system means nothing but they give several villages authority and where they would collect taxes. When the king or a queen went to war, these people helped the king or a queen in war. This is meant by Nayankara system. Warangal fort, outer rampart. Outer rampart has 4 wall gates and inner rampart. After crossing the outer rampart, we come to inner rampart. Already I have told you, this fort wall is made up of mud. In inner rampart, there 2 moats are constructed. Let's know about moat. Moat and stone wall. When we cross the inner rampart, we face 2 moats. I have already told you. And further towards the center, there was another moat. That was the another moat. And the city buildings and palaces are this in stone wall. Okay friends, see this picture. This picture indicates agriculture. Agriculture. The Kakatiyas brought large plot of land under by cultivation. This inspiration, the Kakatiyas started the government has started one program that was Mission Kakatiya. This picture indicates Mission Kakatiya, Manavuru Manachervu by the inspiration of Kakatiya kings. And our village, our tanks. Okay, trade of Kakatiyas. Trade means business. Okay, temples. See here, this temple. These were the pictures of temples. This was Swayambhu Swami temple was constructed at Orgallu. And this was the Ramappa temple. Ramappa temple was constructed by Ganapati Deva at Palampet. 1000 pillars inscription. 1000 pillars inscription was built by Rudradeva at Hanmakonda. And Pillalamarri. Pillalamarri is famous for painting. It was located in Nalgonda district. Okay, great poets. Great poets. Virukonda, Kridabi Ramam, Vallabhacharya. Baddena, Sumati Shatakam and Niti Shastra Muktavali. Do you know what has he write? Yes, Marana has write Markandeya Puranam. And Ketana, Andhra Bhasha Bhushanam. Palakurti Somanath, he has write Basava Puranam. Are you understand, Sweros? The great poets in Kakatiya period? Okay, the end of Kakatiyas. What a very important period means 1000 to 1350 AD period. The Kakatiya Prataparudra has died in 1323 AD. In 1323 AD, and also friends, I have told you about great poets in Kakatiya period and what they have, great Kakatiya rulers about Durjaya, Prataparudra, etc. All the Kakatiya rulers, what they have built. Okay, thank you, Sphero. Thank you, sir. Thank you. I thank you, beloved secretary, for giving this golden opportunity for me. I thanks a lot. Okay, Spheros.